Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our wonderful Thursday afternoon. We are live over here in the old haunted room. So we are getting some furniture over the weekend, so then this room will no longer sound like an echoing craziness. So that's actually going to be quite cool. We won a copy of the old Pompeii the Legacy. So let's actually pause that music then, because we have some cool music in the background. We want a copy of the Pompeii the Legacy. So hopefully we shall play the game and see how it goes. We shall follow the rise of your family and rebuild Pompeii across generations. Includes the integrated tutorial. We shall do this bad boy. So without much further ado, let's go. Who shall we be? The legendary Julii family, the Vetis, the Holconis, or the Flavi. All insuli generate 1 per denarii. Building upkeep cost, that's very good. Gain 500 denarii treasury grant every 2 years. That's very useful. Depot storage capacity is increased. Of course, depots, it's very good to have that. Tax collection continues during unrest. So these guys are all about money. Better farms, better yields. Fishing output is less affected by storms. So the Veti is all about agriculture. Trade and shipping. So I think let's start with the Julii. They are the default people and they have the most money. Oh, damn it. What? I double clicked. Ugh, that sucks. Oh well, it's okay. The Gulf of Naples 100 Common Era.
My sons, we are faced with a challenging yet noble task. One that will define the future and reputation of our family. The great Dominus Traianus Augustus, whose wisdom and mercy spread across our magnificent empire, has granted us a great honor. As the father of our family, I have been selected to manage a grand project, the restoration of our beloved city of Pompeii, which lies under the slopes of the majestic Vesuvius. I will lay the foundations and initiate the construction of the city, but it falls upon you, my sons, to complete my work. This is not merely about rebuilding stone walls and marble columns. This is about restoring the spirit of our city, a spirit that has never died, even beneath the ashes.
The spirit that has never died? Let's go. Choose a location for your servants to build a city hall. Let's see. So we've got some mountains there. We've got some fishing villages there. We've got some ruins and things there. Let's build nice into the north. We've got a lot of expansion rooms here.
In these challenging times, I entrust you with the most noble of all tasks. As my personal legate, you are sent to restore the greatness and splendor of our beloved city of Pompeii, which lies in ashes and awaits rebirth from the ruins of its former glory. The fate of Pompeii rests in your hands, and I hope that with your skill and courage, you will successfully lead this mission. By your side will be my loyal subject, Publius Attianus, a man of great fidelity and capability. His experience and knowledge will be of invaluable assistance in this grand endeavor. Trust in him, as I trust in you. To ease the beginning of this journey, I am sending you resources, which you will find essential in the initial days of rebuilding. Use them wisely. Imperator Traianus Augustus.
Traianus
Workers to the
Augustus.
city. We need to have empty houses. We also need shelters for the city's slaves. Plebeians, along with slaves, will arrive by land and sea. Our first mission is to order the construction of 2 shelters for the slaves and 2 insulas for the plebeians.
Pan left, pan rotate left, right, pan up and down. Go on, quick save, camera. Is this the highest we can go? We can zoom in a little bit. So the game is paused currently while we start out on our adventure. We've got all our different slaves there, so that's nice. Look at them, look at them. One turned around, so it's like that's unfortunate. And we've got our 2 people there. So what I thought was we have our mountains at the back here, right, where we can get some stones, so that's close by. We sort of have a pathway that's here. We're close enough to the ocean or to the river side to be able to get some fishes. We've got a lot of space to build here. We shall be able to expand further to the sides as time goes on. We have some wood, some stone. I have not yet found clay. Where shall clay be? Maybe I have not yet uncovered clay, because I only see stone and wood. So yeah, we shall be learning together as time goes on. I literally see no clay, so I think I first need to unlock it to be able to see it, right? Okay, so first mission we have is build shelters. So we have housing, we have shelters. So what we shall do is, let's start with a simple road that is of course free. A nice long road. So we've built our highway, right? That goes into City Hall. So that's the place to start. And it's quite a long highway. So now with all city builders, you always need to build additional homes and things like that. That's quite in the center, that covers outside, things like that, right? So I think we should build a couple of houses here, and then a couple of houses here, like build around and around, so that we can get coverage. So that should be fine. So that should give coverage there. So 2 shelters and 2 insulas. So let's actually, how would I be demolishing building? There we go. Okay, so as is the Roman way, we shall split up the suburbs. There we go. My people, we need to build my people. Fantastic. So let's have a look. So we have a depot. Let's see if there's any settings we can do. Building overlay. Mining, fertility. Ah, it's fertile lands, nice. Dun, dun. Okay, well, let's unpause so that the people can build. To begin trading and interacting with other cities across the empire, you must first build a trade port. Okay, so we need to build a trade port. For our governance, this is our research that we can do. So we need to start with a quarry. Research the best location for stone extraction, allowing the construction of quarries. And I'm thinking this is probably where I'm getting some clay, maybe. Shire there. But I first need a trade port. Okay, well, architect, a Shiamsu. Okay, governance. We've got our stocks, we've got our workers, the governing things here, our family. Maximus, Marcus, and Claudius with Flavia and Octavia. Family trades building. Grants the right to choose when the gladiator games begin in there. Nice. Upon establishing a trade with Alexandria, receive 10 perfume per month as a royal gift. Wow. No army. We don't yet have that in our version, so that should be fine. Okay, my people will be building, so I've got storage. Current capacity 1,500. Because that gives 2,500 because that is that, because based on that, so we don't need to build that yet. A gatherer's hut is for wild fruits and herbs, so that would be these bad boys. So we can do that already. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, the research has been completed. Now we can do a well, 40 denarii and 30 stone. I've got 200 stone. Let's actually do that. 40 and 40. We need money and money. So I think starting with the first 4 is important, because it will cost a little bit of money, but it will be very useful for us. And then a hunting camp we shall put over. Nice, there we go. Well, this is technically as well a tutorial, so let's chill and play through the tutorial. Perfect. Research completed. We're now gonna actually build wells. This is what I mean where you need centralized things. So I'll build a well there. And a reservoir. Ah.
The new houses look nice. Father, but why is everything so muddy here? In Rome, the roads are made of stone.
The
My
roads
son,
are made of stone.
Rome is the capital of the empire. Here in Pompeii, we're starting from scratch. But don't worry, we'll have proper roads soon enough. First, though, we'll build simple dirt roads since we don't have enough stone for paved ones. Everything in its own time.
The next task is gathering food. Before we can rebuild the city and establish production and trade routes, we must first ensure there is enough food for our people. While accompanying the Emperor of the Pannonian Valley, you witnessed firsthand how an army can sustain itself by foraging for natural resources. That knowledge will serve us well here.
The meadow and the forest are great sources of food, so we will build a gatherer's hut to collect food from the surrounding area for our city.
Okay, already being built. Nice. What do we have there? We have 2 unemployed and 12 unemployed because they do not yet have fancy things. So we've got slaves and plebeians, so a hunter's hut. I shall do a hunter's hut there. Bam, 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 bam. We have our well already, so that's gonna go blip. Nice.
Great job so far, but there is still a lot of work ahead of us.
Of
We
course.
Romans cannot live on gathered plant produce alone. Our bodies also need meat. Now is the time to build a hunting camp and employ hunters who will supply us with meat.
Already busy with the hunters. Eight out of 8. 3 unemployed. I'll probably need to build another house. 3 employed, 13 unemployed. Okay, so we need to build more things, of course, of course. And then we will build. So that can gather over there. That can gather over there. So a couple of slaves with the forestry. Let's build over there. And we shall have a further road over there. So that's going to bring us some forestry things. Perfect, perfect. And then a sawmill. And then that is a quarry. Perfect. Now a quarry, we need some slaves. And that's going to be 6 workers. How much does this have? Bam, 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 bam. That's getting us a couple of foods. A lot of mushrooms. A lot of shrooms, man. A lot of shrooms, man. Okay, so gold mine's not available, but that is available. This needs 5 workers. I currently have 5 unemployed. A hunting camp needs 7 plebeians. I've got 12 plebeians currently unemployed, so that's fine.
Our supply of construction lumber is nearly depleted. It's time to establish a production chain that will provide us with enough lumber to continue building the city without interruption. Publius, explain to my sons how we will accomplish this.
To ensure we have enough wood, we will start by sending a few people to cut down trees in the forest. After that, we will build a sawmill that will produce planks from the wood. Finally, we will construct a forester's hut, which will generate wood on its own, so we won't have to keep sending people into the forest.
Yes, there we go. So, a forester's hut. The output is... How am I reading this? Denarii of 1 per worker. Wood of 5 per worker. So 5 wood per worker. And a sawmill needs 5 in and 7 out. So a 1-to-1 ratio it seems for these two. And then there will be a 1-to-1 ratio for these at the bottom as well. Remember, because the highway is free, we will build the highway all the way. This offset I like, even though some people would not like the offset necessarily. Bum, 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 bum. So at least in this mode, there's a lot of things that's available. Let's build our road around. There we go. And we shall put up some decoration. So that's a bust. Small deco tree. Positive effects with a small statue. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got some cool looking stuff there. Collect trees manually with the forest. Cool. So we need to manually collect some trees. Build a sawmill, build a forester camp. So these are building. 9 unemployed. 8 unemployed. So those are building things. Cool, cool. Do I need to grab? No, let's not grab that.
We're now
Father! Father! There's someone in the courtyard.
No need to be alarmed, boy. I'm Marcus Cornelius Sulla.
Marcus
Surely
Cornelius
you've heard of the
Sulla.
Sulla family. Our name is well known in Pompeii.
Marcus Cornelius Sulla. To what do we owe
We shall
this
keep this
visit?
tree.
Ah,
It's a nice
the
tree.
man favored by the Emperor himself to rebuild Pompeii. How fortunate you must feel. And yet, how undeserving.
The Emperor entrusted this task to my family, and I intend to see it through. What is it you want, Sulla?
I'm here to remind you that the Sulla family has deep roots in this city. Far deeper than yours. Pompeii is not yours to rebuild alone. Remember that. Enjoy your moment. But know this. The Sullas do not forget when they are wronged.
The
Power
Sullas
shifts,
do not
like the
forget
wind.
when they are wrong.
Father, what did he mean by that? I'm glad he's gone.
Nothing
I'm
we
glad
can't
he's
handle, my
gone.
son. But we must prepare.
We should build a prefecture and hire guards to ensure order in the city. Sulla's visit raises the risk of sabotage. We need to be ready.
And guess what? A prefecture has already been
Father?
built.
I miss Mother and Sister. The house feels so empty without them.
I know, my son. I miss them too. But they will join us once we have built a strong and safe home here. For now, remember you are a Roman. Even as a child, you
Okay.
carry the strength of our people. Hardships only make us stronger.
Governor, I've prepared a report on the state of the city. You may review it together with your son. It will keep his mind occupied and teach him something valuable.
Let's do all 3. There we go.
The city is growing steadily, but will soon need far more stone to continue building.
Makes
Our
sense,
current
makes
supplies
sense.
won't last much longer.
Without enough stone, progress will slow to a crawl. What do you suggest?
We need to identify the best locations for quarries. I recommend we research more advanced techniques and tools. It will take time, but it's essential if we want to extract stone efficiently and ensure the city's continued growth. With all the
Boom.
necessary preparations in place, we now have everything we need to construct a quarry. It's time to build one and secure a steady supply of stone for the city's continued growth and development.
Boom, there's a road through the forest. And we are doing lumber chain, and we are also researching some enhanced carts. There we go. So that should make barriers to move faster. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so let's have a look. This has 3 workers. It outputs 15. This has 3 lumberjacks. The input is 15, the output is 25. So that's definitely going to grow. So a 1-to-1 ratio makes it grow. Perfect. We require slaves here. And we require lumberjacks. So let's just make sure. So slaves and slaves. So 6 in total. Let's build another house there. And another house there. So we are building, we are starting our suburbs. There we go, we're starting our suburbs. Then what we can do is, we of course do need a secondary forester camp. And a secondary sawmill. No, not that. I want to do that and that. I want to see how far is the benefit you get. A sawmill, 10, 10, 10, 10. If I get a bonus, doesn't matter where oh, so if it's decently close, I get the bonus. I don't actually have to put it right next door. It does help, of course, to put it right next door. Bum, 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 bum. No, not that. Here we go. Small storage facility for both food and various materials is essential for keeping resources organized. So everything is being taken back. I can just make it quicker by doing this. Okay. We're growing. Perfect. That's going to output. We're going to collapse a couple of things there. The quarry needs to be built here. The quarry is being built there. Perfect. We are running out of cash a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So that is being researched. We will not be... Yeah, let's do ruin salvaging so that we can unlock our ruins. So we can grab all the ruins. That's going to be very useful. I like it. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. We are doing the basics, of course. We are doing the basics. Back to speed 1. Research complete. So we have now enhanced carts so people move quicker. We've got lumber chain, so there's production increase of 10%. We've got architects now to ensure people have necessary tools. We've got wells for water. We get that. Food production beginner. We'll do that later. And well expansion. We'll do that later. And that we'll do later when we have more stone. Because currently we've run out of stone. So let's speed up this bad boy. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I do need more slaves. Yeah, it's like automatic. They should be carriers. And it should be slaves. Yeah, because I've got like 5 unemployed slaves. Like, what the hell, boys? Let's build a connection there. Why are my slaves not slaving?
Short on slave labor.
I know.
Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Don't actually need some plebeians, but yeah. Let's put it back on speed 1. Let's see. So we need more mushrooms. We're producing for... This produces mushrooms, right? Yeah. So we are producing 50 mushrooms, consuming 21. Producing 21 meat, consuming 21. So we need to upgrade this bad boy, most likely. This outputs 5 mushrooms per worker. I am currently on a shortage of 6. A gatherer's hut requires 3 slaves. That should be good. Quarry is being built. That's got workers now. Nice, nice. Ba-dum, ba-dum. So the quarry is being constructed. The people not, do they like stop working, or what's going on?
Father, I saw several people coughing and looking unwell as I walked through the city. Some were too weak to stand.
That's troubling to hear. It could be the beginning of an illness, spreading through the city.
It's likely a contamination issue. The lack of clean water could be the cause.
They have a well.
Diseases often spread when people rely on polluted sources. I recommend researching ways to improve access to clean water. Once we've developed the proper methods, we can construct wells throughout the city. Providing clean water will not only combat the illness, but also improve the overall health of our people.
That sounds like the right thing to do. We need to act quickly before more people fall ill.
Before more people fall
To the governor of Pompeii. Your swift progress in developing the city of Pompeii has not gone unnoticed. The Empire now calls upon you for a critical task. Preparations are underway for a campaign in Dacia, and I have ordered the construction of key bridges across the Danube in Pannonia to ensure the swift advance of our legions. To achieve this, I have dispatched the workforce from the quarries near Rome to assist in the effort, leaving us in need of additional stone. I must ask you to gather 500 stone blocks from your newly established quarry and have them
Okay.
ready for transport to Rome. As a token of my gratitude, and to support the accelerated growth of your city, you should be rewarded with 1,000 denarii.
Okay, good sir. Resource required in production of the building must. You do have enough quarry people. You can't do an upgrade, so that's fine. There we go. So collect stone blocks as ordered by the Emperor, 500. And I would walk 500 miles. And I would walk 500 more. Just to be the man who walked 1,000.
We're running short on slave labor.
No, we're not. They
Build
just
more
occupied
shelters so
there.
the city
Don't
can
worry.
accommodate additional workforce.
Be chill, man. Be chill. Be chill. Be chill. So that's a bunch of slaves. Consuming more meat, so I need to do is another hunter camp. Because the roads are free, that's why I don't mind doing the roads like that. You know, foresters, yes, because all the guys are working there. Well, they are grafting over there. I probably do need to add some more slave houses, right? You're still covering everything I need. I can expand to the top. I will probably need to leave this space open for like a market or something. And we're gonna get our stone now returned. Nice. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. The stone shall be increasing forthwith. Look at them carry. Look at them. Twan, 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 twan. Hey, hey. What's up, homie? That's funny. Okay, let's check the food situation. We are making 30, consuming 24. Making 35, consuming 24. That's going to decrease now because these guys, 3 meat and 4 mushroom, so 6. That's going to be equal, and that's going to be equal. 8, no, the mushrooms are going to be less, but I can upgrade with 1 expansion. So that's producing 20. We should be fine now, because we're going to have more people. Nice, 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 nice. That's consuming 14, that's 21.
This is a disaster. A boulder came loose from the hill and buried several slaves.
Oh goodness.
We're struggling to dig them out in time. This could have been avoided with better oversight. I strongly recommend building an architect's office immediately. It will ensure the safety and stability of our construction sites.
While the architect's office is important, the people are frightened, and whispers are spreading through the city. They believe the gods are angry with us for disturbing the earth. To restore order and calm their fears, we should build a shrine first.
Master, I understand the people's fears, but without proper architectural oversight, this could happen again. The safety of our workers must come first.
Both of you make good points. However, the people's faith is fragile, and fear is a dangerous thing in a city. For now, I'll build a shrine. Let's give them a sign that the gods are with us.
Fuck
The
that.
Shrine of Fortuna could calm their uncertainty, but rest assured, the architect's office will not be forgotten.
Government, health, hygiene, military, luxury, basic. Yeah, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go, there we go. So, producing 35, making 31. Okay, so we are still out producing. That's good, yeah, that's good. We have 20 slaves. So we're gonna go collect that quickly. Collect that quickly. Bum, bum. Currently producing 50 and using 22. Nice. That's purely costing gold. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So that can only be gathered later. Okay, I'll grab that. Then we have 5.
Running short on slave labor.
Nah, it's
Build
fine.
more shelters.
Be
so
chill,
the
man. Be
city
chill.
can
Be chill.
accommodate additional workforce.
The year is April.
This shrine stands as a testament to your wisdom, Governor. Fortuna watches over those who honor her, and now her presence will bring protection and luck to those who labor in the quarry and beyond. Let this be a place where fears are aced and fortunes are made.
Insufficient production resources are being brought. Let's put one of these bad boys close by so that we can gather enough there. Bum, 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 bum. So we will gather those. Oh, I'm gonna run out of slave labor now again. It's gonna complain, Daddy. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Speed things up. We almost have enough. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we can research the well. And these two, because it's pure money. And then we'll do this while we have a lot in surplus. We should be able to do that. Cool, cool.
We're running short on slave labor.
Don't lie to
Build
me.
more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce. The stone blocks have been gathered as ordered, Governor. The Emperor will be pleased, and our contribution will aid Rome's great endeavors.
Indeed, the Emperor recognizes diligence and service to Rome. He sends his gratitude, Governor. And as a token of his appreciation, grants you an additional 1,000 denarii.
Oi, oi, an additional 1,000 denarii. Sexy times.
Governor, we have a visitor. Our people may have shelter and work, but Pompeii is more than just a muddy settlement with quarries. If we are to restore its former glory, we must bring life back to its streets.
Right now, we barter with whatever little we have. But imagine a proper marketplace. A place where traders bring goods from afar, where people gather, converse, and prosper.
You're right. We're not just rebuilding ruins. We are rebuilding a city. A marketplace would do more than provide goods. It would be a symbol of growth and civilization.
Yes. Definitely. But where is the marketplace? Warehouse, granary. Oh, I need to research market. Of course. Well, I'm already on the way there because I'm doing that second now. Because these guys are... These guys are busy there, okay. I did a boo-boo, but that should be fine. So that's going to be closer now. There we go. Research. Nice. And fishing. Yeah, research all of it.
There's plenty of fish in the waters near Pompeii, Governor. Best not waste it. Build a fishing hut and reap the sea's bounty.
Build a fishing hut to reap the sea's bounty. Alright, alright, alright. I need to increase my quarry. Come on. 10 stone I do need. Come on, pick up all the stones, boys. There we go. There we go, boyos. Okay, that's increased as well. Perfect, perfect. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. No clay yet, of course, but that should be fine. That should be fine. Construct a marketplace. Okay, let's just have a read. The market provides citizens with food supplies, basic goods, and even luxurious items. We need some plebeians. Let's just see. So a plebeian house would be on that block there. So if I want to add a market... At best, I can add it there. Okay. We can go grab that. And that. Missing required resources. So the input is planks, right? So let's actually... Okay, let's get this done, right? So we'll do like so. We'll do like so. We'll slap on a couple of extra roads. Right, 2 extra people will come here. What we'll do is we shall give you a forester's camp, and a sawmill, and we already have a depot over there. Alright. Perfect. I'm gonna run out of bloody slaves again now soon, but that should be fine. We need to increase this bad boy because we are consuming definitely. We will be consuming definitely more than we are making. So we'll upgrade once. I'll upgrade once. Perfect. So as soon as those goes up, we will also be producing significantly more. I like it. I like it. That's outputting 36. 36. Are my slaves here? Are they on the way? Is that you? Are you going to be slaving away, yeah? Oh, I need to go to the governor. I'm busy doing the fishing. Develop plans for an advanced woodworking facility to produce essential tools and furniture. Design a grand civic center where citizens can gather for governance, public discourse, and communal chattings. We're producing a lot of stone, but not actually using some stone, so that's cool. That's half of that. Perfect. The market is being produced.
We're running short on slave labor.
Calm down.
Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
Since this is sort of an island and sort of closed off, I wonder how these people are actually getting here. Right? That's a crater. Bam, 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 ba-dum. Okay, we've done fishing, yeah? We've done fishing. Slaves are becoming fishermen.
A fishing hut must rest partly on land, partly in the water. You may need to rotate it to find the perfect spot on the shore.
That seems to be the closest. What? Not enough plebeians?
Sister! You're finally here!
It's good to be home, though home still needs a lot of work.
Pompeii looks so different from Rome. It's smaller, smells like smoke, and feels a bit rough.
Speaking of rough, have you seen the state of the people here? They look like they've been living in the wild.
They have been busy rebuilding the city.
That may be. But if we want to restore Pompeii's dignity, we should start with something simple, like a barber shop. Proper grooming is the mark of civilization.
Proper grooming is the mark of civilization. That is a stone bridge, a wooden bridge, a stone road. Shall we upgrade the highway? We do have some stone. Look at this. Our highway has been upgraded. Perfect. Very beautiful. Yes, very beautiful. Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of slaves now. These guys need to build this stuff. Then I need to build a barber shop. Education, health and hygiene. Oh, at least the barbershop covers a large... Yeah, I like it, I like it. Yeah, we need to build the insula more. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, to the barbershop. Okay, we are producing. Wait, why are we not producing? Okay, there we go. That's better. What seems to be the problem? Stock. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Meat. Ba-dum, bum. Storage capacity, next of 500. Yeah, let's do that. So we need to get more mushrooms and our meat is fine. That's funny. Perfecto. So we are break even and we are 1 plus. On that one. Perfecto. Let's just see. That's too far, that's too far. We don't have bridges yet. Let's go collect that one. I probably need to do a second fish old boy. An old fishing old boy. Perfecto.
Governor, the city grows by the day. Markets are thriving, craftsmen work tirelessly, and people settle into their homes. But where do they gather to shape the future? Where do merchants strike deals and orators stir the crowds?
They meet in the streets. It is unworthy of a Roman city.
Exactly. In Rome, the Forum is not just a place, it is the heart of the empire. Pompeii must have its own Forum, Governor. Without it, we are merely a collection of homes and workshops, not a city.
Yes, yes,
Perhaps that's why our home has turned into a hall of debates and complaints. Even the hunter came this morning seeking your judgment on the price of his goods.
This cannot go on. We need order, structure. A place where people come together, not in chaos, but with purpose. A forum, yes, but not just any forum.
Yes.
A monumental forum worthy of Pompeii's rebirth. A place that reminds every citizen we are not just survivors, we are Romans.
It is active. This is going to be active as well. Like, boys, you need to work, boys. Now we're taking this Lex. Producing, using, producing, using. Producing fish, not using fish. Nice, nice. Okay, so the city is growing a bit. Construct a forum. Does it have any requirements? The heart of civic life in the city, the forum serves as a center for trade and politics. And we shall have the forum over there. And in the interim of the forum, a bust well, that just looks wrong. There we go. Decorations, luxury trees. That's funny. Okay, let's see. That's still fine. That's still fine. Producing using. The wood is increasing slightly. Perfect. The forum is being built. Low security in this part of the city. We need to build a prefecture. I'll eventually remember where all these bloody buildings are. I'll need some plebeians for that, so that's fine. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum. The forum is being built. Nice. We are researching advanced fishing. This is purely gold, and that's purely gold. Okay, let's do that. Hey, we're in our second year. The year is 102 AD. The one thing I would say to the good man is, just for consistency's sake, right? Let's pause this bad boy. In the video, he speaks of CE, and here it's noted AD. Quick QA note. Noted as there we go. I've quickly given some feedback. Perfecto. We of course always need to help our developers and things like that. No point in not helping out and pointing out things when we see things. Hey. Click to assign a different resource. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Why are we consuming so little meat, boys? Here we go. The forum has been created.
To Maximus, governor of Pompeii. By order of Emperor Trajan, you are to depart immediately for Dacia. You will report to the Roman military base in Nicopolis ad Istrum, where His Imperial Majesty awaits your arrival. You are to join Apollodorus of Damascus, the Emperor's chief engineer, in preparations for the construction of a great bridge over the Danube. The Emperor values your military experience from past campaigns in Pannonia, and believes your knowledge will be invaluable in securing this vital undertaking. Your presence will aid in ensuring the bridge's completion and maintaining stability on Rome's frontier. Additionally, the Emperor commands you to bring 200 units of fine Roman furniture to supply and furnish the military base at Nicopolis ad Istrum. To supply this effort, His Imperial Majesty grants you 1,000 denarii as an incentive.
Wow.
The campaign demands not only strength, but also the comforts befitting Rome's legions. Do not delay, Governor. The Emperor trusts in your abilities and awaits your arrival.
Okay, collect the furniture for the Emperor's military base and deliver it to Dacia. Okay, we need to do furniture now. So, where the hell is furniture? So that would be a carpenter workshop maybe? Fine. Output is decorations. Let's see, so that's houses. That's food. Let's pause this bad boy. Let's see, so that's bakery, oil, butcher, cake. A cake. Hey, you're a cake, lady. Clay, charcoal burner. Tools, brick, marble, sand, and glass. So not that. Furniture, carpenter's workshop. Have I already started doing furniture? I have not. Oh, that's an architect's office. Okay, yes. I will build this bad boy here. This will require some plebeians. Research work completed. Okay. That's too far. That's of course too far. Dun, dun, dun. Researching clay pits. With the clay pits we shall be able to employ more of our slaves. I've got a feeling I will require more plebeians.
There aren't enough plebeians to manage
Yeah, I
and
thought
sustain
so.
production. Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
Good sir, you require money and input. My input has gone up, perfect. And that shall make us the furniture. And that expands the workforce by 1. And this outputs 18 furniture at 1 point. Forester camp with a sawmill over there. But the usage is going to go up, so I need to be able to use more now. Let's upgrade the hunting camp by 1. And that's going to build over there quickly. Come now. The research of the clay pit has been finished. Still don't see any clay pits. That's unfortunate. Placed. Oh, so I just need to place it near a riverbank and it actually automatically makes clay. Ah, I see, I see.
Clay pits must be placed along the riverbank. That's where the best clay can be extracted.
See if we can place it close to this, because we already have roots and stuff. There we go. And shall I continue on straight? Make the road easier? Probably. Perfecto. Plebeians, houses, woi woi. Okay, let's make a secondary clay pit. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, bum. Perfecto. We are expanding. We are expanding beautifully. Okay, money. I need to get some more money in, so that's fine. We are producing more meat than we're using, and we're producing more mushrooms than we're using. Fish. We are producing slightly more. Let's build up a surplus. There we go. We've got 1 upgrade, so that's going to output 26 fish. And that is going to output 17 fish, so that's 9 extra fish, which means we'll have a good balance. Almost done with the grain fields. So we should be able to build a couple of grain fields there. And then we're growing,
when
boys.
Planting farms, look for fertile land.
Hoi, hoi.
Use the overlay system to find the best spots.
Yeah, so we've got the overlay system and we're looking for fertility. So this is smashingly fertile, right? Shall we make this the... Let's make this the farming area right here.
Governor, the Emperor does not issue requests. He gives orders. The furniture for his military base must be gathered without delay. Every moment wasted is an insult to His Majesty's expectations.
Okay, fine. I will increase the workforce. Actually increase it specifically for more furniture. Alright, son. Ja, brat bastard hier. Bam, 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 bam. So, that will make some more grain and that will make some more slaves. That gives us 16 grain, but I shall need 2, definitely. And I shall need to add at least 1 more slave quarters. Low denarii reserves. I understand your quarrels. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. These are all full. That now outputs 27. I can't increase because I need tools. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Fruit, olives, honey, wood. Yeah, so a rose garden. Fancy. Wine, decoration. So where would the tools be? Grapes, olive oil, fruit. So that's lumber. That's veggies. That's meat because it's a pig farm. Makes sense. Bread, sausages, cake. This is all food stuff, yeah. Wood, lumber, stone, charcoal, iron mine, blacksmith forge. Okay, a blacksmith forge, of course, would be outputting tools. So I can't increase this more because I already have the maximum amount of things I can do. Those are 2 farms. So our slaves are going to run short now. Perfect. So that's also more slaves. So how many slaves did we lose here? We lost 8 slaves. Perfect. So that's going to be better. Okay, let's see the food situation. Perfectly acceptable. 6 surplus. We're using a lot more. The lumber. Okay.
You need to add farming plots to your grain field. Open the Fields panel and click Add Field to start growing crops.
The Emperor calls, and duty leads me to Dacia. But this city is far from finished, and its people still need guidance. I leave its future in your hands.
Pompeii will endure, as it always has. I will see to its growth, as you would.
And I will uphold the order you have built. The people will not be without leadership.
They will not stand alone, Governor. I will remain at their side, offering counsel and ensuring the city stays on course. Your vision will not falter in your absence.
Then I leave with a steady heart. Take care of each other and of Pompeii. When I return, I expect to see a city even greater than the one I leave behind today.
And we expect to see you return whole. Not just in honor, but in body as well. Be careful.
May the gods watch over your journey, Father.
Chop down the tree.
With the war draining supplies, traders are bringing less grain by the day. Soon, even the wealthiest will struggle to find bread. We cannot afford to wait. Pompeii must secure its own food supply.
I had hoped we would have more time. But you are right. We cannot rely on trade alone. What do you suggest?
Wheat, domina, the foundation of every Roman meal. If we plant now, we can ensure the city's survival before shortages grow worse.
My father left the city in our hands. We will not fail him. I will find the best land, gather the workers, and secure the wheat. We begin at once.
Okay, we begin at once. Nice. This one. Nice. So 2 maximum farms. This gives 200 wheat.
Strange, isn't it? Just as your husband leaves, the flow of goods slows to a trickle. No pottery,
Perfect.
no
There we go,
furniture.
there we go.
The people are left wanting. A city without comfort is a city of unrest, Domina.
Is this your doing, Sula?
I am but a humble observer of Roman politics.
Bastard.
Earning the Emperor's favor is one thing, but winning over the plebeians, that is a battle you will have to fight yourself.
A battle? No, Sula. This is manipulation. You seek to break the people's trust.
Break trust?
Break
No,
trust.
no. I simply let nature take its course. If Pompeii cannot provide for its own, the people will find leaders who can.
Greenfield,
But first,
vineyard,
I will
oil,
enjoy
orchard.
watching you struggle.
He is gone, but his shadow lingers. If we do not act, unrest will take hold. A pottery workshop will allow us to provide what the people lack.
We must act now. Our people will have what they need, as they always have.
Oh,
You
we need to
seek
research a
Fortuna's
pottery.
blessing for a man far from home.
Yes. My husband fights for Rome. I ask only for his safe return.
Fear not. The gods have not turned their eyes from him. But tell me, Domina.
Tell me,
Do you only
Domina.
pray for his return, or for Pompeii's future?
We
city
pray for
struggles.
Pompeii's future.
Food, goods. Even faith wavers in uncertain times.
A city without bread does not stand, but a city without spirit and culture is already lost. Remember this as you guide your people.
As you guide your people, we shall bring grain to the masses. Okay, we just need to make more cash, man. So charcoal burner, build a clay pit, build a pottery workshop. Build a pottery workshop. Input is denarii, clay and charcoal. So we need to build a charcoal. So this would be under basics, I'm assuming. 300 denarii, so I'll just need to wait for some cash. This requires 4 wood of input per worker, which means we need to increase. I've only got 6 spares. So you, good sir, I'm too poor. Hey, I just got an influx of cash, man. We are doing 16 by 3, what? Okay, let's just do one more. So 22, so that's a 6 extra increase. So that is going to be, what's that, 11 surplus. After 11 surplus, we shall be losing 4 per. So I'll probably need to increase by 1 more. Because it's probably going to be 3 workers. We'll just need to wait for some more cash, man. Just about the cash. Bam, 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 bam. I can't yet sell anything. Because I do not have a trading post. How's the food looking? Mushrooms is perfectly fine, meat's perfectly fine. It's too much actually. Our grain is increasing nicely. Okay, so for production, a charcoal burner, we just need some cash, man. So let's speed up the situation so we can bring some cash in. There we go. Low denarii reserves, of course. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. Okay, come on, slaves. What? Oh, there's no cash. There we go. Really? Okay, let's just quickly see the treasury. Income. Let's go to government. Buildings. Okay, so there's no deeper overview, it's just merely this overview. We currently have taxes coming in with some expenses, and I need to build some security. We can close that, and that takes plebeians. However, the upgrade I can do for 100, or I can do this for 150. Security has been solved. There we go. Lies, it's absolute lies. The security is not low. Okay, now we just need to do nothing until we can gather some. Okay, so that's still fine. You, Mr. Charcoal Burner, you're going to output 16 for us. And pottery workshop I need to research as soon as I have 180 gold. There we go. Now I'm going to be poor again, but as I make money and doing research, I will make money back. No. Research complete. Perfect. Pottery workshop. You are missing wood, sir. Stop lying to me. So those are still houses over there. So let's build this bad boy here at the back. From a poor family. So that's 8 out of 8. We can upgrade with money, and that adds 4 resident capacity. Here we can't upgrade yet because we do not yet have that. But I have excellent. So we're getting a lot of grain. Let's actually pause that bad boy. So that's going to make us more cash. We are flush with grain. Flush, I tell ya. Bum, bum. Building a pottery workshop. Okay, we are making money. We're making money. We're making money. Local clay supply, field guardians. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. We'll keep the speed at 1.
There aren't enough plebeians to manage and sustain production. Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
Okay, we'll do that. What?
The ground. It moved. Again.
Vesuvius stirs. Ash in the air, just as it once was.
Hey, calm down.
Do
Calm
not
down.
panic. This is not the end of Pompeii. Follow the orders and return to your homes.
We can as reduce field yield for 60 days. This is the old Vesuvius. Ah, the old Pompeii. I didn't actually notice this earlier. Like, how did I not notice this? Because I skipped immediately over to here and then not immediately over to here. It's like... Temple ruins. I can gather a lot of stone and stuff, yeah? Interesting. Well, the good news is the yields is perfectly fine because I do not care about the yields because I'm a rich mother. Let's build this bad boy. But they are consuming.
No, this isn't how it was meant to be. The city trembles, the sky falls. This is not the will of men, but of gods. Damn them all. I must get out, away from this cursed place.
Pray.
Let the fools stay and pray.
Yes, Sula, run like the weak-willed character you are. Okay, I need to make more wood and more sawmills. So I need to create at least one more, which means we need to increase our slave labor. Shelter stage 2, shelter stage 2, shelter stage 2. So that's the upgrade to stage 2, right? Okay. Oh, I need to reset shelter stage 2. Do I even have that? Or is that like far away? Or is that under society maybe? Blacksmith, granary, blacksmith, fueling. Okay, I just need to create more shelters then. Well, actually not. But I do need to create forester camp. And I do need to create a sawmill. Okay, there we go, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Let's make a through fair. There we go, so people can quickly navigate around. I ain't got no cash. Low space in stock. Yes, yes. We need to build more stocks. Which is upgrade. That's a 500. That's a 150 upgrade for a 500 capacity. $150 for 500 or 200 for 1,500. Let's rather do that. There we go. Yes, yes, the cash is low, we know this. Be chill, man, be chill.
Ha! As if I would flee like some frightened fool. Urgent matters called me away, but now that the dust has settled, I return to restore order.
Definitely. Yes, 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 yes.
As long as Sula controls the merchants, we must remain at his mercy. We need our own trade route, one that he cannot touch.
I will not let this city starve under his shadow. Pompeii will not bow to him or anyone else. We build a port. No more delays.
A port will give us control. If we can trade directly with nearby cities, his blockade means nothing.
Then we must start with the foundation. Bricks,
Yeah.
A brickworks will give us what we need to begin construction.
Then see it done. Sula thinks he can tighten his grip around Pompeii. Let him try. We will be stronger than ever.
First need to make some cash, man. First need to make some cash. Let me get to 1,000. I've done many things in the year 102. Producing, using. So let's slowly run that. Producing, using. Let's get one more slave labor out, yeah. Producing, using. Okay, so that's all gravy. We've got 6 spare there, we've got a bunch spare there, we've got a lot of spare there. And we've got 22 spare there. Okay, so that's all gravy. I'm going to get myself a couple of more slaves. Water is still being covered by everything, perfect. The prefecture is still covering everything, so that's perfect. The Barbary is still covering everything, so that's perfect. And the forum is all gravy. Lord Denari reserves. That's fine. Dun, 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 dun. So the expenses like total 15, buildings 110, trade 0, others 180, others 25. It doesn't actually break it properly down of what is actually going out and what is actually coming in.
We're running short on slave labor.
Yes.
Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
Yes, already building. That's covered. That's covered by the barber. The barber's still going to cover all those things. And then I can always increase the area coverage, so that's fine. We are gravy. That's going to grade things. Perfect. Our stock is still alright. We can build one. See, the increase there is just increase, but not with manpower as well. So that's where the benefit of that part comes in. Yeah, see there's what I'm speaking of. But we are building more slave labor, so that is not the end of the world. The Temple of Artemis is too far. How's our fish looking? And lot for less. Okay. Construct the brickworks to produce materials needed for building a port. So you are outputting 30 pottery. Yes. Brickwork. 450 denarii. And you require denarii, clay and charcoal. And your output bricks. 6 clay, 4 charcoal. The increase currently. So that's a 5 difference. This bad boy is going to need more. So slaves, I need to increase the output. That's like one extra, really? That's so whack. Worker slots, and that gives me bum, bum. 5 per. So I do need to upgrade at least once. Nice, I'm back to 9 again. Need to create another one of these bad boys. So I just need to save to make some money. Oh, the grain is taking up all the bloody stock. Oh, the grain is taking up all the stocks. Set the maximum amount of this resource to be stored. Anything above this will be discarded, and further production, if any, will be automatically halted. Okay, yeah, let's do that so that we save some space, basically. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, there we go. We're gonna build some more. A brickworks. So that's 6 spare. Regarding a brickworks, it needs 4 per worker. So let's see. Let's actually just see. May of 103. So this is going to be now in a negative,
We are
right?
ready to build, but without proper tools, the port will remain just an idea on parchment. We need iron, and we need smiths to forge it.
Then we will get them. What must be done?
An iron mine must be established, and a blacksmith forge to process the ore. With these, our workers will have the tools they need.
Then begin immediately. Pompeii will not be left waiting.
Pompeii will not be left waiting. Build an iron mine. First, I need to research an iron mine. But 200 gold. Sweet mother, it is a lot. It is a lot. And we can continue production now for now. Bam, ba-dam. Let's increase that so the people become happier. Perfect, perfect. Yes, yes, we'll be making our cash. That's fine, that's fine. 150 for 500 extra storage. And we are basically full. But I said that to be maximum of 2,900. We'll pause both of them for now. We'll consume a bit of grain for a while. Let's see here. Yeah, we need to make more charcoal. Son of a... It doesn't fit. No. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. There we go. That's better. Perfect. Yeah, it's like build an iron mine. Not enough dinari. Okay, I think that's good for now. We've established a good start. Our iron mine is next. I've got a long day tomorrow again, so I can't stream too long today. I want to say thank you for everybody joining. This has been Pompeii the Legacy. The first 2 hours of establishing a new colony and building the city up to where it is currently. So just to check, we currently have 2 co-winners. We've got a pottery, we've got some brickworks, we've got a forum where people are chatting it up, you know, talking it up, listening to this fella say his pieces. We've got 2 lions there. We have some grain farms that's taking up all our bloody space. We don't have a shortage of food. We've got some iron mines going on there. We've got a sawmill, a depot. I've paused those things because I would need them in future. We've got 2 clay pits. We've got some fishing going on. Currently a little bit short on some income, but everything's going well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. I will see you guys again on the next time. So not tomorrow. We've got a work function tomorrow. But definitely, I will see you guys on Saturday and Sunday again. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.